All right, so I'm gonna do a review today. It's gonna be a little bit different than I normally do. Normally I'll like skate a pair of shoes for like an extended period of time and then review them. But this, it's not gonna be like the full like durability and all that stuff of these shoes, but I did wanna talk about them. These are the Etnies Snakes. This is the Sour Solutions collab. So I'm gonna skate these shoes, kind of let you know what I think about them, go through the details of them. When we're done skating today, I'm at my local skate park, which is McCoy Skate Park in Decatur, Georgia. I'm gonna be skating these shoes, and I'm also gonna be skating, I'm still getting kind of used to it. I'm gonna be skating this board. So this is the real 825 Easy Rider shape that Ben DeGros designed. And yeah, I've got some Thunder Team hollows on it with some Bones 54mm X99s in the V7 shape, and then some Ace bearings. So we're gonna skate, and some Alvear grip. So we're gonna skate. I'll tell you what I like about the shoes, do some little check-ins here and there. Yep, let's get skating. I think I've got my legs warmed up. I haven't really done any flip tricks, so we're gonna do some flat ground first, and yeah, we'll see how these shoes are feeling, flicking, all that good stuff. I'll do some of the 180s first, and then we'll move into the flip tricks and make sure I'm like okay. So let's start with like front 180, Levi? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do some of the flip tricks now. Let's do a kick flip, see how we're feeling. New shoes, new grip. These feel super grippy on the bottom, like the tread. A lot of grip.
What are you gonna do? Good.
That was super grippy on the flick. Let's do a few more kick flips, see if I can get settled into like how these are flicking. The board is crazy.
What you gonna do?
I'll do the big Oh, that was pretty bad. It almost feels like because the nose is so big, I'm like having a hard time getting my foot off the nose. Also, the shoes are really grippy, so I just gotta get used to like sending my foot a little bit more on this deck.
That one was good. Those last two were actually pretty good.
They weren't bad. It's like because the nose is like so steep, I almost gotta like point my foot a little bit more than I'm used to. So let's try a couple more like that way and see if it's like helping.
That was crazy. Fake the heel first try.
Try and get one more crispy kickflip. It's like timing is so much different on this board. All right. We'll do the kickflip and the heel flip like back to back. let's kickflip and then varial heel again.
What the?
I gotta do that varial heel again. Should I just do it on the way back? On the way that way?
Yeah.
The flick on these is really good. Like, the timing of the board has thrown me off a little bit, but whenever I like time the snap right, like the flick and release are like fantastic. On every kickflip that I do.
Usually you can really good, like blasting.
That's on me, that's not the shoes. I just like missed timing it.
Ooh, butter.
Alright, we're gonna do a couple of slappies to end it. And then I'll give you my final thoughts on these shoes. Lucas! Watch out! he's like playing with the leaves. All right, so that is some of the skating from yesterday in the Snake. I was gonna do the outro yesterday, but it got kind of dark and I kept running out of space, so yeah, I basically had to wait. And I was kind of going through a little bit of board madness yesterday. I've been skating Powell flight decks, and they're a lot more mellow than this board that I set up. It's one of those Easy Rider decks, so the nose just feels like a lot bigger, and the tail also feels steeper. So I was like, man, I wonder why my timing is so like weird, because normally with like 14-inch wheelbase decks I can ride Thunders and it feels great, but just wasn't working properly. So last night when I came home, I put some Aces back on this board, which normally I'd think that the wheelbase, just the true wheelbase, would be too short, but it actually felt pretty good. And I'll show some of the clips, some of the kick flips and stuff like that from just a bit ago right now. And I also learned a new trick. So yeah, I'll let you guys see that now, and then I'll talk about the shoes.
Yeah, second one was the goat.
All right, so as you can see, the timing felt much better. Yesterday it was weird. It was when my kickflips and stuff were good, they were like really good, but then it was so like sporadic. So I just couldn't figure out the timing, and it was a whole thing. But anyways, the shoes though, they were fantastic. The grip on these is so good. The tread on the bottom, this was white, but I'm skating out here in front of my hot like street or whatever, and it's like blacktop, but this was white. This tread pattern, I don't know why, it looks similar to the tread pattern on like the low cut and everything like that, but for some reason this felt super grippy. And I don't know if that's just like, I don't know if maybe this is just slightly different, but it's the same grip that I've been skating, which is Alvear lately. I've been on kind of like a grip tape journey as well. Tried Pepper XG, tried Alvear. So far Alvear has been really good. But anyways, I feel like really glued to my skateboard. So grip on these was fantastic. I don't know if this is in every Etnies Snake model, but these ones have tongue straps in the Sour Solution collab one. I noticed that my son had a pair of like off-white ones. They didn't have tongue straps and they felt slightly different. I feel like I read on the website that these had an EVA heel wedge. And they don't have like a full-length EVA midsole, but the heel wedge, it feels like is in there. Like I can feel it even pressing the bottom of the shoe, because it doesn't feel like it's up front. It's like harder back here if you press both inside and outside. So I think there is something going on in the heel of these, and it's made like landing feel great. Like it hasn't been hurting my feet at all. And my son, he said that it felt like there was nothing back there in the heel. So I don't know. I know that they're updating several Etnies models, and I'll get into that in another video, but there's like the Loot, the Low Cut. I don't know if they're updating these, but I know for a fact that those two have a few colorways that have already been updated, like the Apache collab one for the Low Cut and the Loot. Both got updates, like full length EVA midsole, and I'll discuss that in another video, because I have two pairs of low cuts, the original style and then also the updated like Apache version. Different insoles, EVA, midsole, all that stuff. The other thing about these shoes, the flick is just fantastic. It's really good. The toe shape just kind of lends to like a good kick flip, good tray flip, even frontside flips. I didn't do any really good ones, but I think that was more on me yesterday and going through the board madness than the shoes. It just feels like it releases really nicely. So I probably did between yesterday and today, dude, it had to have been close to like 200 kick flips probably. I did a lot, and then with the frontside flips and everything. So this is the wear from how many kick flips I've done. I did break like these 3 laces, but I'm like a habitual like lace breaker. So if you're not flipping your board that much, I mean, these are probably like, if someone's not normally doing that many kick flips, they'll probably like be just fine for a really long time. And it really hasn't done much, just wore down the gum tiny bit right here, and this stitching popped like a little bit right there. But like this being triple stitched and the way that this is kind of further in, this wasn't really getting hit, and I roll my foot like a lot when I do kick flips, so that wasn't really hitting. Up here, this is like normal for me. For the way I ollie and do heel flips and stuff, I always like hit. This is usually the lace I break first, is the top one, but not the case on these. I did break these 3, but no big deal. As far as the way the shoes are holding up, they're holding up great, especially considering how many flip tricks I did. It's pretty awesome. The tread looks the same. It's dirty, but it's really the same. So flick is great, tread's great. The insole in these, it has a little bit of like adhesive on the bottom. It does come out, but you kind of got to be careful when you pull it out, because it can like rip off a little bit. It's like their standard, like I think it's like the level 1 kind of foam insole. It's not bad, but the ones that come in like the Apache low cut and the Loot and stuff like that, it's like a level 2 insole. It's a little bit better, but these still felt awesome. It's pretty cool that it says, I don't know if you can see it, but it says Sour Solution on the back. There's Sour Solution, I don't know if you can see it with the sunlight, inside there. And this is like, I don't know if this is real leather. It's probably not real leather, but this is supposed to be leather right here. This is leather. This is like this almost feels like a nubuck, like, or something like that, type of suede or something like that, which is really nice to the touch right here. And then this is like a really good fuzzy suede on the toe. So that fuzzy suede just feels like it's great. And I know for a fact there is a toe cap under here. So you got this, then you got a toe cap. And I don't know if this layer right here goes all the way under. It might. That's something I'd have to ask. So the shoes didn't feel like they got really floppy on me at all. And I know that's, you know, not a long time to be skating the shoes. I did skate for a while yesterday, and then I skated out here. So they feel like they're gonna hold their shape really well. Do like the toe box, even though it's pointier for flick and stuff like that, it doesn't feel like it's cramping your toes at all, which is super nice. And the other thing about these versus I think some of the other models of the Snake is these come with 2 sets of laces. The ones that were in these were the black laces, and then it comes with the white laces as well. So it's just nice. It seems like more and more companies are going away from giving you 2 sets of laces with your shoes, which is frustrating because, you know, obviously skateboarding, you break a lot of laces. And it sucks like getting laces that look right with your shoes if you're worried about that. Like, I like my laces to match and look right, like be aesthetically pleasing to me. So yeah, it's sick that they did that with this particular model. I know that these are on sale right now if you do want to get some, if they have any of your size left. I definitely recommend these shoes. I like them a lot. I'm gonna keep skating them for now. I've got a pair of those new Warsaw cup soles coming, so I'm gonna try those next. But really, really good shoe. Really pleased with them, especially for the price point of these shoes. So yeah, really, really good for the price point of these shoes. I wanna say these are in the like $70 to $80 range. So durability seems like it'll be fantastic. Good flick on them, really good grip. Super, super comfortable. Like, I could wear these shoes all day and be completely fine. I want to skate more pairs of these. So far, this might be, out of the Etnies models that I've tried, this so far might be my favorite, I think. Even more so than the low cut and the Murana Michelin. I really like this shoe. I did like the Loot a lot. I had a leather pair. I did like those. Those might come in second, maybe. That'd be a toss-up between the others. But really, really good shoe. I really hope that they do at some point offer like full-length EVA midsole for this shoe. I feel like that'll be a game changer. Even if they kept this same insole, it'd be awesome. So Etnies is going in the right direction with a lot of their shoes, doing updates to their styles. I feel like the fit has gotten better, you know, between like the older versions of some of the shoes and the newer versions. So fit feels better, quality feels better. They feel like they're holding up great. I'm not getting weird things with the sizing or the fit depending on from shoe to shoe, even if it's the same model. So I like where Etnies is going. S is in America are going kind of the same direction, so obviously. But yeah, really good shoe. Let me know what you think of them, and we'll be talking about probably the Warsaw shoes next, and then I'm planning on doing the curb pour video. I think when I get paid this Friday, I want to get the materials for it, and I'll do the curb pour video. So yeah, use my code East Coast Curb Killer. That'll give you 20% off your entire order at Etnies, S, and America. That includes everything that's on sale. Helps me out a ton, gives you guys 20% off. Win-win. And also at Warsaw, my code is RR15. That will give you 15% off your order, and that also helps me as well. So either one of those things, support me, support the channel. So I really appreciate everyone that has placed orders using those codes so far. It means so much. Really appreciate you guys watching. Love all of you guys. So I'll catch you guys soon.